I had learned about it in high school. I took AP government in high school, and they taught about gerrymandering and how it was a way that, the government was able to block voters from actually trying to vote.
It's where one party makes a determination that they're going to pack people into a legislative district so that you minimize their impact, or you're going to spread them out in such a way that minimizes the impact that those people have.
Those lines are affecting lives as we speak. Voting is the process in a democracy whereby we decide who gets how much health care, who gets how much housing, who gets how much education, and who gets how much justice.
We have a lot of students who moved from one side of campus to the other side from their freshman to sophomore years, and they were in a completely different congressional district.
I live in the Triangle area now, but because of gerrymandering, this district is the same district as my hometown, 120 miles from here.
I came to A&T in fall of 2016, and that was the year I turned 18, so I could finally vote. That was my first time registering, my first time going to the polls, my first time voting. And I didn't know at the time that A&T was gerrymandered, and when I figured it out afterwards, I kind of felt like my vote was illegitimized because of it.
I opened a clinic in 2010. My goal was I'll be here as long as I'm needed, but with affordable care and Medicaid expansion, we won't need the clinic. Didn't happen. So I think when people started to understand the mapping and what was going on, and the more mapping was talked about, they were more anxious to look at what could be done. We fought long and hard in Virginia for expansion of Medicaid. So 10 years later, Medicaid expansion took effect in our state, and it's made a difference.
Prior to the split, we were in District 12, and we were represented by an A&T alum, Alma Adams, who was a Democrat for many, many years. And after that, we saw it went from a Democratic person of color to 2 older white men. They've used technology, different ways to see who lives where. There was a document that showed that freshmen live in these dorms, they don't have cars, let's put their precinct off campus because they can't drive to the precinct. So it was down to that level of who lives where and how they typically vote.
When I sat there and I was listening to individuals talk about how we don't have a need for redistricting here. Everything is fine in the state of North Carolina. And I would hear that refrain over and over again. I could not sit in my seat, and I signed up to speak. This is the last thing that some of our African American citizens have, the power to vote. And then when you take that away, I mean, you totally annihilated our community, and I'm not gonna sit idly by and allow that to happen.
I fought for fair maps by participating in, voter pop-up parties, get out the vote programs we hold on campus where we invite students to come out and, we'll educate them about what being a part of the political process looks like.
Until we can get the maps fixed, we need to educate people on what to do in the meantime.
And it's our responsibility to visit our congressman, make a phone call, visit our senator, go to the meetings they have. I am in my congressman's office or face when I need to be.
Partisan gerrymandering affects our daily lives.
It silences the will of the people.
We can make a difference and fix this broken system.
It's all on us.
It's all on the line.